and you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who mastered this new battleground better than Michael Collins during the Irish War of Independence. Collins knew that to fight the British Empire, which had its intelligence hub in Dublin Castle, he couldn't just rely on countryside ambushes. He had to take the war straight to the enemy's front door. Collins pioneered urban guerrilla tactics. He set up the IRA into small, secret units called flying columns or squads. These lads would carry out swift, targeted attacks, often assassinating key British intelligence officers and their informants, and then just fade back into the city crowds. Their most important weapon was information. Collins built a massive network of spies that got right into the heart of the British administration, letting him strike with surgical precision. The psychological pressure was immense. No British official could feel safe. The enemy was everywhere at once and nowhere to be seen. By provoking harsh British crackdowns, Collins also turned the Irish population against them, proving another key rule of this kind of war. If you get the people on your side, you become almost impossible to beat. The SOE's mission, handed down by Winston Churchill himself, was brutally simple: set Europe ablaze. Both the SOE and the OSS trained agents, men and women, and sent them deep behind enemy lines. Their job wasn't to fight the German army head-on, it was to be organizers, trainers, and saboteurs. They connected with local resistance groups, from the French Maquis to the Yugoslav partisans, basically creating secret armies all over the continent. A classic example of their work was Operation Jedburgh. Small, three-man teams, usually a British or American officer, a French officer, and a radio operator, were parachuted into occupied France just before the D-Day invasion. They coordinated resistance attacks, blowing up railway lines, ambushing German reinforcements, and cutting communications. The idea was to paralyze the enemy, to stop them from being able to react properly to the Allied landings. General Eisenhower himself later said that these resistance forces, organized by the OSS and SOE, played a massive part in the final victory. They proved that a few well-placed saboteurs could do what entire bombing campaigns sometimes couldn't.